How's it going, guys? My name is Crimson Shadow, and welcome back to another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. In today's episode, we are going to be building an item sorter. I asked some of my friends, and that seemed to be what they wanted to see a tutorial for next. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to build it in Java Edition, and then since I don't believe this version will work in Bedrock, I will uh, make a version in Bedrock. The Java edition is the version of the item sorter was created by Impulse. I'll link his video down in the description. And I'm not sure who designed the Bedrock version I'm going to build. So if you know, uh, link their channel in the comments or just tell me the channel name and I will give them credit to it for it also. So yeah, let's get started. So in the chest is everything you're gonna need. This is just for one slice or one module. This is a modular build. You can build as many of them as you want side by side with no problem. So for each individual one, gonna need one comparator, one redstone repeater, 3 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, at least 3 hoppers and 2 chests. That will change depending on how many chests you want to hook up to each item sorter. So, I mean, you can make as many as you want or as little. This is the minimum. You're going to need 5 building blocks and 4 placeholder blocks. And then you're going to need 41 of whatever item you want to sort. As far as I'm aware, this version only works for items that stack in 64. So, unfortunately, you won't be able to do like eggs or ender pearls in this or any sort of armor or tools. So, let's grab all of this stuff and get started. So, we're gonna come over here, and what we'll need to do is we'll place 1 block there and then place the other 4 like so. Then you will place the repeater facing that direction in slot there. The redstone torch is going to go on the front of this block. 3 redstone dust will go in those 3 spots. And the comparator will go so the 2 torches are facing outward. So I'm just going to repeat this all the way down just to show that it is modular. All right, so we got that all set up. Then what we are going to do is you'll want to place something here just so you can place hoppers facing into it. really only needs to be these two. I mean, this one could just be chests, because that is going to be what will be going there anyways. So yeah, place hoppers facing into these blocks on the 2 rows there. So I can get rid of these now. Then you'll want something here. I'm just going to place a chest because that will be what I will be feeding stuff into. And you'll place hoppers in a line facing down the line like these arrows are showing into this chest down here. Or you could do an item disposal system or something here if you want. But that's just to catch anything that doesn't get sorted out. So now I am going to place chests along this. You can do it like double chests sideways, doesn't really matter. But yeah, you could just do another row of hoppers facing out like these ones and more chests as far down as you want. This will just be the top of the sorting system. So then you could place your input chest like that so that it's facing or feeding into this first hopper. And then what you're going to want to do is take your placeholder items. They don't have to be called placeholder. They can be named whatever. It is just recommended that you name them something other than their basic name so that if that item ends up going through the system, it doesn't mess everything up. I'm just going to grab a stack of those. But you're going to put one in each of the 4 back slots on the middle hopper here, the one that is facing into the comparator. And as you can see, this comparator has turned on now. So I'm just going to go down the line and place these in each of these. Now you want to make sure it is just one in each of these slots, because if you do more of them, once this first slot starts to fill up, it will power the redstone back here on the slots next to it, and then the placeholder items not and the other modules will start draining out and break the whole thing. So yeah, now you can just grab whatever items you want to be sorted. Gonna want 41 of each and place them in there. So as you can see, like this is named stone, this is placeholder. So it will work like that. I'll just go, that's not what I wanted. We'll just go down the line like so. Grab them like that. And let's clear that. I guess we should grab a stack of each of these just so I can show you that this does work. That's not what I wanted to do. Keep grabbing the wrong stuff. All right. Okay, get rid of these. And then I'll just grab like a stack of saplings just to show you that those will go to the end. So yeah, then you can just uh, dump everything into the chest, and you can see like since the stone's going through first, this redstone is blinking, but the one next to it isn't. So that is working. You can see that's filling up. This one should start filling up soon as the uh, cobblestone drains into there. So yeah, you can see now this one has stopped and the second one is activated. And it's going to keep going like that. I'm going to just toss these in just for the sake of showing that they will bypass the whole system and start going here. So yeah, it's pretty simple. If you want to just like look at this just so you can see how the block placement is. There's that. And I guess that is where we will cut. And I will see you over on Bedrock Edition. So I just wanted to jump back in here for a second and say afterwards I did test out the 16 item stacks, and they do work. You're just going to want to put 10 of that of said item in uh, the hopper where you would put the was it 41 of the other? Yeah, 41. So yeah, if I would take and throw all these eggs up here, they start going in here, and you can come back and see it does not mess up the other slots. Even if I were to take out 16 and fill that one up all the way, still does not mess that up. So yeah, this does work for 16 items, and you can just include it in with the 64 item stacks. You just put 10 instead of 41. All right, of course, you're not going to fit 41 in there. Now we'll hop on over to Bedrock and show you how to make the item sorters for that. All right, so we're over here on a Bedrock world now, and we are going to do the Bedrock version of an item sorter. So what you'll need for this one, again, this is modular. So for each one, you'll need 2 building blocks, an obsidian, 3 hoppers, 1 comparator, 2 redstone dust, a redstone torch, a piston, and at least 1 chest. Again, you can do more hoppers and chests if you want more storage. So let's grab this stuff. And with the Bedrock ones, with this design, you can do both 64 and 16 item stacks. It's just slightly different on how you do them. So let's start. And between the 64 and the 16, you will have to leave a space. You can put all the 16s next to each other and all the 64s next to each other, but you can't have a 64 right next to a 16. So we're going to put our first building blocks like that. Then we'll have pistons facing straight up. Obsidian or another unmovable block on top of the pistons. And then the other building block on the side of the obsidian. So then we will place the redstone torches on the pistons as so. the redstone dust will go on these back concrete or building block and on top of the obsidian. Comparators will go on the top or front building block, so they'll be facing outward. So far it should look like this. Torch down there, redstone dust, comparators, and then like we did with the others, we will put the hoppers facing into the blocks as so. Let's just go across like this. All right. Then we'll need a chest here. And a hopper line facing into that chest as so. So the hoppers should look like that. We'll put chests on, oh, I forgot you can't do that in Bedrock. So we'll do chests like this, just so we have the individual chests. Again, you could do double chests if you, I'm just doing single chests for space. So that's how the actual build should look. Now I'll just show you how to set up the hoppers. So I'll just toss this stuff back in the chest. So for the 64 stacks, I guess I should grab these. For items with a 64 stack, you're going to want to put one of that item in the first slot. Then in the second slot, you will do 6 placeholder items. And in the other 3 slots, you will do 5 placeholder items. I thought it was 5. Yeah, you'll do 5 placeholder items like so. So it should be like that. I will set the rest of these up. All right. And then for the 16 item stacks, you'll again place one of your desired item in the first slot. Then you're going to want to put 4 in each of these middle 3 slots of your placeholder items, and 3 placeholder items in the last slot. Take one of these out. So then it should look like that. And I forgot to put an input chest. So yeah, it'll then look like so. And then if I did everything right, which I believe I did, should be able to just dump all of the items in there. And you'll see the single one is flashing as this chest is filling with dirt. And once that fills up, we should, that's almost done, should see that one stop, and then the middle one starts. All right, I'm going to switch and just throw one of the 16s so you can see just the middle one is flashing as the ender pearls go into there. Now I have noticed with these, oftentimes one of the items will get stuck in this chest. But I mean, that shouldn't be much of a problem. So yeah, this one's filling up now. But if we were to take the eggs and the snowballs, you would then see this one is flashing as the snowballs fill up. And then now the eggs are going. So it's like that. Wood is finishing up. And if we were to say, let's grab a stack of sea pickles, toss that in there. Like before, they'll all end up in this last chest. With this one too, you can make a disposal system if you want. So yeah, that is how you make an item sorter on Bedrock Edition. Any non-stackables are of course just going to go to the end because you can't really make a sorter for those. I mean, I believe in Java you can, but it is very complicated. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll show you how the setup should go for the 64 stack items. So if you just want to take a screenshot or write that down, that's what that is. And then for 16 stack items, it should look like that. So I think that is going to do it for today. If you found these tutorials helpful, or if you just enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I will be doing more redstone tutorials along with other Minecraft and real life content in general. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.